Vano. Where they pinch you for body? Waiting be that thing where don't say where you they look for where to yarn. That thing where they smell for ear. Now. Shebi you know say get some kind thing where they smell for ear. Vano na the ogbonge program where don't show for you to take talk kamasibi. Make we for join hands, take address and mend these issues where they ground. My people, these issues fit be domestical. For example, you don't notice say your neighbor they sama in wife wicked blow for face all the time. That is to say, if they beat her ton, waiting oyinbo people they call domestic violence. And this wife, she keep pecking like say them put tape for her mouth. Or if it be say for your area, it get this gutter where people they throw away dirty anyhow. And now where rain they fall, everywhere don't block finish. Now so everywhere they smell joint. And people fold their hand. Kukuma cross leg they form oga. Abina for your office or place of work, person they do anyhow. Abina government they do something where not just follow at all. Anything where you see say not just make sense and we gas correct am. Oh yeah, make una call, make we take yarn this matter. Remember, make you no call curse anybody.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
And no call use foul language. Make you no say where your rights stop, now there another person own starts. My country people, time don't reach where I go carry myself waka jejely from here. Because say, now ordinary president now qualify to take talk this matter. My hand no day. Until then, make una continue to be your brother's keeper.
Telephone Vano with the ordinary president. Now go the air on Saturday. 4 enter 6 in the evening. Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. Human Rights Radio with the redefined broadcasting.
Human Rights Radio.
Are you a young Nigerian and wondering how you can participate in the political affairs of the country? Or are you experiencing some challenges when you try to get involved in politics? Then join us on the program, Which Way Nigeria, as we dissect and discuss major challenges facing youths in Nigeria's politics and the way forward. Which Way Nigeria is to encourage youth participation in politics, airing every Saturdays 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM Abuja. Human Rights Radio, redefining broadcasting. Which Way Nigeria? Which Way Nigeria?
On Human Rights Radio, we care about the respect that the aged command. So join us on our program, Senior Citizen, as we celebrate our veterans. What are their achievements, contributions, or even their challenges? Tune in every Saturday at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on The Senior Citizen, only on Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. Human Rights Radio, redefining broadcasting. Senior Citizen.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
The world is a global village because of technological advancements. Human Rights Radio is bringing to you Electronics and Gadgets Review. Get the latest information on new gadgets and electronics, including details of reviews, product information, as well as usage on this program. Electronics and Gadgets Review. Every Sundays 5 to 5:30 p.m. on Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM Abuja. Human Rights Radio, redefining broadcasting.
Parents, do you want to keep your children intellectually engaged? Children, do you know that you can even showcase your school's activities like speech and prize giving days, spelling bees, inter-house sports competitions, and lots of other things on our station? Then tune in to our 100% children developed program, The Young Ambassadors, airing every Saturdays,
1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m.
only on Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. On The Young Ambassadors, every child is referred to as Your Excellency because we bring out the excellence in them. Human Rights Radio, redefining broadcasting. The Young Ambassadors.
Now who be that person waiting for your mind where you want holla at today? Now your friend? Abi na your husband, wife, sister, or even brother, plus including your neighbor, whoever that person be, and whatever that person be to you. That now why we don't arrange this program for you. For inside you day for my mind. You go use small money buy our request card where you go tell us who you want greet. Plus also, we go play any music of your choose for the person. You day for my mind. Now every Sunday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. in the night on Top Human Rights Radio, 101.1 FM Abuja. Human Rights Radio. We dey redefine broadcasting.
As the fourth estate of the realm, the media stands as the watchman of the nation. On Media Lab, we dissect the news items of the day through the men and women that bring the news to you to give you the full story.
Media Lab, airing on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM, redefining broadcasting.
Human Rights Radio.
Security is the degree of resistance or protection from harm. It applies to any vulnerable or valuable assets such as a person, dwelling, community, item, nation, or organization. There are, however, various types of security such as preventive, detective, as well as responsive security.
Hello and welcome to Security and Safety Matters, a program designed to tackle security and safety issues in our environment.
This na program we could give una opportunity to call and take yarn with our mind on the kind security and safety challenges we una dey face and how una dey take handle am for una area, even right from una domot. In the course of the program, we go dey bring come studio people wey don sabi security and safety matter well. As una know say, no be only police and soldier be security people wey we get. We get people like the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, when they call NSCDC. We get vigilante groups where people know as Yambanga, scouts, and other people then for this area where they try their best to protect us and our property.
Catch Security and Safety Matter every Thursday and Friday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. for night on top our Ogbonge radio station, Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. Now we do redefine broadcasting.
Human Rights Radio. Human Rights Radio.
Everybody in the studio stand up for the national pledge after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God.
So help us God as a nation, Nigeria. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, kwana ekaro tito ma gurba barpida so kele ule gwena gbenshi kankaranga wase nga dobre utra mima mu achinka na fo kwa enu ta shima nye beshta na teshre ushre ongo sona le nungo nyale ashego ishalafia ya kafunga mama mbilolo ndaire wa eluma ata numare washiye ye wona jinjere mbawaji ane miri machi usamada Kenya una good morning.
Good morning, ordinary president.
Good morning. Good
morning, ordinary president.
Good morning. Good
morning, ordinary president. GCON, double doctor, double ambassador, 9-star comrade, Ezu Gere 1, Ozi Chin, Osu 1, senior advocate of the masses.
Lembe.
Oh, lo.
Lembe.
Oh, lo.
Belembe.
Oh, lo.
Lazy man, wake up. Lazy woman, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, wake up. Send that man out, lazy until leave that bed. Lazy uncle, you still lie down? Take your life, do better thing. No lie down for one place, they wait for manna to fall from heaven. No. My brothers, my sisters, if I look down on us, it's time done, they give us signal to do it, signal, make we continue to devour, they go. Give us suspension 3 months. My brothers, my sisters, if I look down on us, it's time done, they give us signal to do it, signal, make we continue to devour, they go. Today, not Tuesday, where we they call choose, where they say Servicom, they share boku for studio. And when Akukuma Sabi say Servicom, no, they work alone. Then they carry people follow body. The ones where no say they no get anything to hide. I be the ones where they open to observations, suggestions, and criticism. Now they be the ones where they ready to come. The ones when they say they get plenty things to hide. Those ones, they no go one come because they no say here, no be the car radio station where you go come where they go do eye service. They sing, they hail you, they talk say all is well, whereas all is not well at all. Here, if it is well, we go talk them. If it is not well, we go look you for face to face, nose to nose, tell you say, you know they well at all. Now, the difference between us and other people be that. Now, I make we they take the lead, others they follow. Now, they set the standard, others they copy us. My brothers, my sisters, if I look down on a time done, they give us signal to do it, and signal make we continue to the they go. We go first of all take update before Madam Servicom go introduce herself and the members of her team plus the visitors where they carry join body. But Akramakala, if any update today, make we quickly get them for ground.
No updates, my ordinary president.
You no get update?
Yes, sir.
Okay, make we hear from IG Lizen, the man where they represent the Inspector General of Police and the Nigerian Police and entirely for the program Brekete family.
Thank you. Good morning, ordinary president. Good morning, Brekete family, and good morning, Nigerians. For now, let me say there is no update, but all the matters that we are handling, we are progressing.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate them. Now, my brothers, my sisters, when I look at them on a 60 time done, they give us signal to do it, and signal make we hear complaints from people. But before we go to take complaints from people, make we hear from Madam Servicom. She go introduce herself, introduce other people we follow her come, and then the visitors we follow join body with her. For studio this early more.
Thank you, Ordinary President. Good morning, Brekete family. Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, all the people where they listen to us. My name is Nanen Nakajemeli. I've been National Coordinator and Chief Executive Officer for Servicom Office. I thank Ona very well. And I carry come today, my colleague and members of management and representative of NAFDAC. Then go take their own mouth, chop their onions. They're going to introduce themselves by themselves.
Thank you, Ordinary President. I am Dr. Abubakar Jimo, the Director of Public Affairs, NAFDAC.
Good morning, Ordinary President. Good morning, Brekete family. My name is Mrs. Favor, the Nodal Officer for Servicom NAFDAC. Thank you.
Good morning, Ordinary President. Good morning, Brekete family. My name is Tony Uchelebe. I made take complaints for Servicom office.
Okay, make we collectively appreciate them. May them know say them welcome well. Yes, NAFDAC, nine they come from. I wanna kukuma sabi say, he gets somebody who raise the standard of NAFDAC, not be for Nigeria, not be for Africa, the world over. The woman will stand with her 2 legs for ground to talk, say, fake drugs, substandard things where person go consume, it no go work for this country. Una know the person? Yes. Now who? Of blessed memory. Shall we all rise to honor her? Let us all observe 1 minute silence in honor of Her Excellency, distinguished woman, a woman of substance, the woman that lived a positive life, a life that has impacted positively in the lives of Nigerians, Africans, and the world over. The people will be Muslims amongst us, pray Muslim version. The people will be Christians amongst us, pray Christian version. The people will believe in traditional religion, pray in a traditional way. Or we they pray, may God Almighty forgive her of her shortcomings. Amen. May God Almighty reward her of her good deeds. Amen. The children where she leave behind and her husband, may God Almighty make it easy for them. Amen. The legacy where she leave behind, may nobody make any effort to destroy them. Amen. Amen. Thank you. If, to say we get selfless human beings like Dora Akunyili, say from 1960 where we get independence, we get up to 100 Dora Akunyilis in different ministries, departments, and agencies. No be waiting for the talk, be this. But even that time when she did try, she was doing it alone. Support no day for her. And for you to hold that place well, you go need prayers. You go need support. You go need encouragement. You go need the intervention of God. Because the people where they make money, that time, you dare not bring all these things within the dump for our country today. That time, if you go pharmacists, they sit up to attend to you. That time, she make us understand, say, you get the right. Make them open the leaflet of the medicine where you want buy. Make them tell you the side effect. Make them even, pharmacists know they rush that time to sell drug to you. They go first of all engage you in a conversation. As if they say our country, we know to get a good health package. Even this one, when they hear say Ministry of Health, they fight NHIS secretary, they fight this one. Now the corruption within for Ministry of Health, now then they try to cover up so. Maybe they move from one ministry, department, and agency. We now go here, waiting go come out from Ministry of Health. People where they destroy this country, they still dey. Even as they no deal for government again, they still get influence. You get some things where they don't put for ground when they say, na conduit pipe it be. For every single money we drop, it must reach them. Make I tell you, anybody who don't ever serve as a permanent secretary for this country, you get one investigation where I don't do on top of any, whether serving or retired permanent secretary, when I go hear how much money they go to their pocket, even after retirement. And the one package where they give every permanent secretary a few months to his or her retirement. Make una know say the people when we say the minority people where we get for this country, we hold Nigeria by neck, take hand, block your nose, take hand, cover in eyes, come they choke and for truth. When they say Nigeria one day they go live and small make you breathe, because if we die, they no go if you go try waiting then they try for this country. Now so Nigeria take they survive. Then they no go want make this country make it move forward past where it dey. Because if they allow Nigeria move forward past where it dey, plenty things go come out. It get package. I'm sorry to say this. Majority of our problem for this country, the people we orchestrate them, God forgive me, and I get evidence, now civil servants. Not be all the civil servants, some civil servants. There is no stealing in this country that can happen without the connivance, the assistance, the endorsement, the participation of civil servants. Once civil servants come out their hand, you can't steal kobo. Who born you? Now, I'm not talking about all civil servants, but make you go do your investigation. There is no way any stealing don't ever happen for this country, apart from armed robbery, where they go carry gun. Boo, bah, 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 This one, when they say then they use paper from one office to another, transfer money, move money. Make I tell you now, another method when they take the thief money for this country, nobody don't ever open mouth, talk, including this present government where they fight corruption. When I see that window period of this government don't take over from this government, and this government don't work out go, but this government never enter that transition period. If you know the kind of money where they exchange hand, the kind of stealing where they happen for this country. Some of these ministries, departments, and agencies, the one we get 200 billion naira, 200 billion. You know, when I know what they go tender, 200 million. Now the remaining money where they on top, not be something where they go fit easily come out at once, but it go somewhere where it go they generate interest for them. Plenty money there for ground. I don't tell you now, Nigeria no get business to borrow money from anybody. There is no country that is as blessed and as rich as Nigeria in the whole world. If the stealing where they go on for this country happen for America, they go close down, then go run down. What did they get from America? Here, Only gum Arabic where God take bless us, we can survive. Moringa where God take bless us for bush, we can survive. We get plenty things. Go to Enugu, coal deposit waiting for Enugu, no be here. Go to Zamfara. This Zamfara, armed bandits, they enter, they kill people anyhow. If we now know waiting God deposit for Zamfara state, they no get business with poverty. Go to Benue State and see. Benue State, the food basket of the nation. The land is fertile, so take their women. Family planning, know they work for their body. You hold Benue State woman as a man, you hold her for hand for too long, Belego don't enter. Only hand. I want to tell him more. We are so blessed. There is no part of this country that is not uniquely blessed. Mention one place, I go tell you waiting God deposit there. No state, no local government. Every part of this country get the way God bless this country in a different way, in a unique way. But waiting will they get? Stealing upon stealing. I hear, but I don't get evidence for this one where I want to. I hear say Chinese, they for some remote villages now mining then they do. But no be legal mining, na illegal mining, and nobody they do them anything. But I no get evidence. I no get video, I no get document. But some people talk, say, if I want, they go carry me go there. Say them too, they work under the Chinese people. They say the Chinese people no even get signboard. So you go walk, enter bush, you no go no. But you go just see trailer, they come out, they go. Now our natural resources now in the load for inside trailer. So and our fellow Nigerians, they work for inside the mine, but I no get evidence. And I go work until I get evidence. But this one where I said in the share money, give permanent secretaries, I get evidence. This one where I talk say within transition period, not be small money, money where then they thief between when other government go and this one never enter. That period, now in trillions of naira. If today, part of the money where some people thief for this country, one person money, if they want share them, every Nigerian go get 1 million naira. Including Pekin, will be 3 months old for Bele. They go share with them. He go reach them. The money go still remain. 1 million naira. After all, we no pass 200 million. Let's assume we'll be 300 million. Approximately say will be 300 million naira. Money where one person thief for this country. If they share 1 million naira, Mama Amaka go get 1 million naira. Chidube go get Chidubem go get 1 million naira. Dozier go get 1 million naira. Ebuka go get 1 million naira. Everybody go get 1 million naira. Yet the money never finish. Make una know what thing that they do. Then some of una go sit down. Some people wait thief money, take care of their wives and children alone. When it reach time where they go arrest them, they go come with sentiment. Hey, na because na TV man. No, na because na Igbo man. No, na because na Hausa man. No, na because na Muslim. No, na because. Hey, and then we innocently, I be ignorantly, I be foolishly, we go come dey fight. These people, when they want go on vacation, they know they remember you. If they cough, normal cough where you they cough, you know, say you get some kind of cough where you go cough. No, sneeze where you go sneeze. You go, I don't well low. Them, if they sneeze, that sneeze, na sickness. They go make them check the sneeze and what it mean. Some people, they go medical checkup, so then they check their saliva, ordinary saliva. It remain made them get mesiometer. Una know mesiometer? The meter where they take the gauge mess to know what in. Una know now. They never fabricate them. I know, even me, I don't know, I just imagine them. That is to tell you, say, then get money to waste. Ordinary mess. You won't analyze what's in the inside. What thing go there inside? We pass smell. I want make all of us join hand, make we understand one thing. People where they thief money, nothing concern them with your religion. Nothing concern them with your tribe. Nothing concern them with your status, whether you are a male, you are a female, you are this. No, their own be say, these are selfish human beings. We don't abuse. We don't abuse the powers where their various offices are the opportunities give them. I want to make all of us join hand. They collect oil well for somebody hand. He go back to his state, begin to instigate people to fight these people so that when the government they distracted, they go continue. They go say, make them call them as per former thieves where them be. Some na service chiefs, some na service thieves, former service chiefs, some na former service thieves. The difference between thief and chief, na C and T. May they consider. Now that time they go show their importance. Some of these crises where they happen, make una go check them, investigate them well. The origin now from some few individuals we no one make the country they at peace. Why? Because if the country they at peace, their secret go they exposed. And if their secret they exposed, people go sabi who the kind people where them be. Rather, they go use, as he be say, you know some money where you no sweat for. You can use it anyhow. I don't know whether you understand. Like una way be where they earn salary. I never see any of una way they go pay them salary like this. You go just carry and come begin to dash everybody. You know they easy. Because you don't calculate how you take suffer, how you take gather the money, and when the next money go come, you know say now until month end. So you go calculate money for soap you buy, keep. Money for oil, money for this money. The one will remain. Now you go begin think of, hey, Salome talk say she no get money for school fees. Danjuma talk say medicine don't finish. But person, we no struggle, we no sweat for the money. He go hard them to share them. He go hard them. Make una go see the kind lifestyle where their children they live. Hey, Osalobwa. If una see the kind lifestyle where some of these big men where thief our country money they live, you believe your eyes. Now their children go enter nightclub, then go buy drink. Champagani. Nah? That's CHAMPGN. Not being be Champagani. Eh? But what if we are tossing a champagne? What of the G where they now? They know they call them. Okay, no be Champagani. Now waiting. Eh? Campaign. Oh, champagne. At this school, I no go. All this while like they say, they call them Champagani, because of the N, the G where they inside. By the time the club go end, if you see the receipt, somebody overnight, he don't blow 10 million naira for nightclub. Yes. 10 million naira. Because in Papa no sweat for the money. If you even go tell the parents, say, we see Junior yesterday for nightclub, say, it's his time. This is time. He says, sir, you spent 10 million. And I say, oh, well, that is chicken money. He did not steal the money. My dear, how much did you give to him the day before? He says, there was no, I wasn't having enough money. I only gave him 50 million naira to just manage. Because this is our money that has been stolen. Go to hospitals now. Who amongst us get confidence, say you go go hospital with your pikin, where they cry, or the pikin where they faint? say they go attend to you without money. No, anybody the way get confidence, even people who already register with NHIS, when they attend to you, the team pass Panadol. They will tell you, say, it's not inclusive. You have to stamp your feet on the ground before NHIS go agree to accommodate something where it 50,000 naira. Another fraud. Yet every year you go here, say they allocate so billions of naira to health sector. So billions of naira to educational sector. So billions of naira to this. Now so we dey hear, but we know they see anything for ground. May God help us. May God Almighty intervene on our behalf. As we don't talk this one now, we dey come back to NAFDAC. May they notice say we don't forget say then they for studio. Una go tell us why una they allow fake drugs they full everywhere. First of all, when they establish NAFDAC, wetin be the reason why government established NAFDAC? Wetin una don't do so far? Wetin be the challenges where they prevent una from delivering, from executing the responsibilities where they give una? Over to una.
Yeah, thank you, Ordinary President. We appreciate you, but let me first and foremost disabuse your mind. Say, fake drugs don't do Brekete for Nigeria. It is very, very important.
Fake drugs no dey for Nigeria.
Yeah, it dey, but not Brekete.
Everybody,
as you say it.
Everybody, una
yeah,
wait now. I go allow you so disabuse.
Ordinary President, make
no do olden days PRO here. Make we try understand each other.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I don't see your body language. I don't see where they go.
No.
Now these kind of people we don't prepare. I pray if fake drugs no dey for Nigeria, so be it. But if fake drugs dey for Nigeria, may his family members be victims to fake drugs in Nigeria. Amen? Not be just extended family, his close family, they go buy drugs. They go buy fake drugs and they go drink them. And they go see the negative effect and impact of fake drugs. Amen? Continue.
Ordinary President, underline fake drug Brekete. Fake drug is that you don't.
Did I use the word fake drugs Brekete in this place?
Yeah, you are saying plenty. It's not plenty. It's not a wash. So
it's
very important.
No use word where I no use.
It's very important as for if you actually want to save this country in terms of the confidence level in taking drug. So don't use that language as if the whole place is a war. It's very, very important.
We know say fake drugs full everywhere.
No. Ordinary Ahmed, let's face it. We are not here to pander to the gallery. I'm a Nigerian.
Not be pander. We know they pander anything here.
Our NAFDAC has been fighting. What we are saying, we have a problem, but not the way you are painting. That's what I'm trying to correct before I go into my.
Now I make I pray
so that you don't.
As I pray that prayer, why you not answer amen?
Yeah.
If you not say the team no plenty for answer amen.
What is your study?
Which study?
What is study?
Not be any study.
You gave us this work we are doing.
We just do general prayer. If you not say you get confidence, say fake drugs no plenty for this country, shout amen.
Let's go. Let us not.
If they rebuke her for your mind.
I'm not here to pander to the gallery. I'm here to answer this question specifically. NAFDAC was created in 1993 to safeguard public health, to control what you eat. Imported food, drugs, cosmetics, medical devices, and packaged water. People will readily forget, before the creation of NAFDAC in 1993, what was happening. Government saw through it. Before the creation of NAFDAC, NAFDAC was just a small department in the Federal Ministry of Health before 1993. And because things were not going on normal, people were not checking, even the issue of drug product registration was not there. It was just there in the book. The NAFDAC function you see today have always been there from time immemorial. But it was the creation of NAFDAC that actually brought everything to the fore. So looking back, NAFDAC is 25 years this year. We are going to celebrate very soon and tell our story and look at the challenges we have. We are not saying we are perfect. We do have challenges. And you readily agree with me that among other leading agencies in Nigeria, NAFDAC is in the forefront. You have just showered accolade on the late Professor Dorakweli.
I get them before no be property, my friend. I get them before no be property.
Yeah,
yes,
so
you raise the standard. Now the standard don't collapse.
The standard, yes,
Once
we
you
do
don't hear
have
the
challenges.
do in this PRO style.
Challenges. Yeah, we do
See
have
reality for ground. You they argue, waiting, you no go fit proof. Now I go open telephone line, Nigerians go follow chook mouth. Even people who for studio, make una face am. People they drink drugs, they die for this country. How many people don't get bad experience for this country? Raise up your hand. See people here. Pure gutter. Pure gutter. When we go sit down, make we join hands together, make we move this country forward. You sit down here, they do olden days PRO style.
Yeah, I think basically.
Madam, no, they come and down. Leave and make you display waiting, you carry come.
Let us face ordinary and let us face reality on the ground. We do have challenges.
This one not fiction.
We do have challenges. We are not saying we have solved the problem. If we have solved all the problem, NAFDAC could not exist. Do you understand? So we are trying our best. Yes, we are relying on statistics. It is just easy for anybody to just wake on the side of the bed and say, oh, fake drugs are awash. But what we are saying is that the safeguarding public health is a collective responsibility. We must come to. So I'm using this platform. I'm not here to, you are doing a marvelous job. But
forget marvelous job. Why they do make we talk reality with the for
ground. What I am
ground.
saying is that we can't play to the gallery. I'm insisting on that. You are doing a marvelous job. And that is why I'm here out of respect. I have always listened to
I not beg you to come. If you not come, we go still do the program.
So let's
you are even
what
supposed to pay money to appear in this studio.
I
do you favor, make you show you can't do like say out of respect.
Responsibility. When you get something hold of any problem, report to the nearest NAFDAC, and we have dedicated lines.
Then go what?
We have not always ascribed to the fact the NAFDAC you are talking about. How many are we? We are just 3,000. We are about 3,000. So pretending over the health of 180 million Nigerians. Now people ask, why can't you employ more people? Yeah, that is a different ball game entirely. If we can employ, we need government to give us permission. So the issue of employment is not just as direct as that. So, but what we have decided to do in the past, you agree with me, is to build collaboration with all agencies of government, local, and even the community. And that is why for the past 10 years, NAFDAC is the most media-friendly. Anybody, and in fact, you call us, as we are moving on, we come here and obey you. We don't hide, because we need partners. When you have information, give it to us. And most of the successes, even I have been in NAFDAC as a young man, since 1993. I work with Professor Dorakweli. We work closely together. What has been our strength? Information, intelligence, sharing. NAFDAC is not spirit. If you have any information, avail it to us, and NAFDAC is very responsive and proactive. And to talk of Servicom, we are one of the leading agencies partnering with Servicom office. The national coordinator is here. We take the issue of Servicom very seriously. But we do acknowledge that we have problems, and that we are grappling with it, and we rely on statistics. The fact that you cited one simple unregistered drug elsewhere is not an indication of the avalanche of preponderance of counterfeit drug all over. Because why I'm cautioning you is that people are listening. The international community, they are listening. There used to be, before Professor Dorakweli came on board, where there was no confidence in Nigerian drugs. People are not touching it. So we have made progress. So we should not go back there with the type of comment we have. So in 2001, when Professor Dorakweli, we talk of statistics, we're a scientific organization. When Professor Dorakweli came on board, the counterfeit drug phenomenon was somewhere saying 60%. Even the late Minister of Health painted the picture of Professor Luka of blessed memory. Some people say 70%. We started a voracious war fighting counterfeit drugs in 2001 when Professor Dorakweli came on board. By 2025, we now say, okay, let's do a study. And the WHO partnered with us and sponsored it.
2025.
Yeah, 2025. 2005. Sorry, 2005. Yeah, I'm sorry. 2005. Thank you for catching me. 2005. Yeah, 2005, we did a study, and the statistic came down to 16.7% from 41% down the line. That is an achievement under President Akwili. And let me tell you, by 2008, shortly before she left office to become Minister of Health, of Information, rather, of Communication, we had a challenge, but many Nigerians do not know. The quantity of anti-malaria in circulation shot up to about 64%. Counterfeit anti-malaria. Because what? The counterfeiters, as we are working, they are trying to stay ahead of the game. You move, they move. Under President Akwili, there was a time we were saying, what do we do to beat these counterfeiters? We started by saying, go for NAFDAC registration number, NAFDAC number. Scratch, look at the NAFDAC number, expiry date of manufacture. They are watching us. And we're even going to the extent of telling you, when you want to buy product and it doesn't, look at the labeling requirement. If it does not have a date of manufacture, this, avoid it. The counterfeiters are watching. They are Nigeria.
What is the percentage of educated people in this country?
Yeah, so that is why we got to a level.
Now, statistics I want to make you give me.
Yeah.
What is the percentage of educated people in this country?
Very low, and that is not within the remit
So,
of NAFDAC.
how they go take scratch?
So,
how they go take sabi when the drug don't expire? Okay, see, I don't want to talk too much.
See, we are making progress.
Which progress?
That in 2008,
there is no particular success story where you go hear that NAFDAC mention where they no go attribute and to Dora Akunyili of blessed memory. Of recent, which achievement we don't achieve? Tell us.
Yeah, that's why I'm going. Yeah, in 2008, when the preponderance of counterfeit rose in circulation, we were trying to. There was a time we said, okay, let's put the hologram to protect the integrity of the drug. Before the introduction of the hologram, counterfeiters have introduced it to the market. What do? The analog system could not work. And in 2010, we started researching on, that was where we deployed technology, the scratch and text. Scratch and text came in 2010 because it was apparently becoming impossible. You enter a pharmacy shop, you people don't know, it takes very well-trained NAFDAC old hand to say this is it, because the counterfeiters have perfected the art. You see the label, the pack, clean, even more beautiful than the
original. You are not talking to the mic.
Well, more beautiful than the original. And we say, what do? We don't need to burn Nigerians with all this problem. So that is why we deploy cutting-edge technology. You can go in now, scratch and text. We are leveraging on the GSM technology. Over 100 million Nigerians have cell phone. People are using cell phone. We do have teething challenges. And again, this scratch and text, initially when we introduced it, pharmaceutical companies were apprehensive. They didn't want to bring their product for us to use as experiment. And one company called Biofem, an anti-diabetic, they were faking the glucophage drug, anti-diabetics. They were almost closing shop, losing market to counterfeiters. They volunteered themselves in 2010. So use me as an experiment. After I'm already almost closing shop. We did the period of 6 months where the scratch and text came. The people scratching our text, they were already started recouping their market from counterfeiters because of scratch and text. It was there that other companies started following suit. As I speak with you, you have challenges and problems. You may go, you want to scratch, the service is not coming. You don't get instant response. But we have a journey of 1,000 kilometers begins with a step. When we look back from where we are coming with technology, we are improving. There's another one called TrueScan, a handheld device. You enter into a pharmacy shop. It was impossible in the past, around 2008. We enter a pharmacy, our people, even the owner of the product, cannot even distinguish their own until you take it to the lab. Because the packaging is perfect. So this is where we are. So we have made advances, but we still have challenges. And we did a study after 2008. In 2012, I discovered that the counterfeit phenomenon has reduced the anti-malaria drugs from 64% down to 20%. And the World Health Organization did a world study called the Quantum Study in Sub-Saharan Africa, 14 African countries. And their own came to 19-something% around the same period. And that gave the statistics some level of credence that what Nigeria did in terms of circulation of anti-malaria is in tandem with what the WHO got. Okay. And we are confident. We still have problem.
You know, allow person. Okay, when you talk finish, you let me know.
Okay, thank you, Honorable President. Talk, ordinary president. You cannot go now. You are a president, you can't go now. You are a president, you can't go. You can't be hot now. You are a president.
You talk like person where they sell market, sell medicine for market. Allow us to talk. Let us dialogue. Let us understand each other. You don't go cram some things, come they tell us here. Make we tell you the reality where they for ground. You there for office, then they pay you salary. You go come they tell us about the now we they promote the integrity of this country. Now we. Nobody they try to protect the integrity of this country past us. But when the truth come, make we talk them. People they die of fake drugs. They hear. I pray one prayer. You no answer amen. If you no say fake drugs no day, why you no answer amen? Make we try understand each other. If it be said because the number of staff we will not get, you no reach, make una fit circulate everywhere. People go reason with una. Wetin make I build my questions? I say, when they establish NAFDAC, first question. Wetin una don do so far? Second question. Wetin una they plan to do? Third question. The fourth question I can't talk say, wetin be the challenges where they prevent una? Abi I talk bad? But as soon as he collect microphone, you know that kind of thing where they don't plan, say, no mind am. If I go, you are not talking to children. You are talking to matured, responsible Nigerians. Me will be here. Now victim I be to fake drugs. Many people be victims to fake drugs. Now, there is hardly any family where you know go see one minimum of one person will get kidney problem. Now lie. Kidney problem don't turn like say now malaria of those days. Why NAFDAC no go begin the research? It will say NAFDAC they do their work and other government agencies will suppose support NAFDAC. As Apollo they everywhere now. It's not supposed to be normal thing where they go say, now Apollo. They suppose commission team of scientists. May they find out what will be the cause of this Apollo. It's not normal. For countries where value the lives of their citizens, they go commission people like that. Where sabi waiting that they do. My brother, I no go ever fit occupy the office where you do occupy. I know they drag anything with you. But our own be say, make we talk the truth as it be. Yes, we are conscious of our image internationally. But this World Health Organization where you they talk, and all these statistics where you they talk from, we know about the conspiracy. These drugs within they carry come into this country now with the connivance of World Health Organization. Why it be say some disease, some sicknesses no get cure now only to manage them? Why? Because the pharmaceutical industry is the richest industry in the whole world. Why? Because they hold us to ransom. People will get diabetes. People will get high blood pressure. As you they take the medicine, they go. What be the name of the first person where I talk, say, make we, for Brekete family sites and services, the smart city, what be the name of the first street where I say, make we name after somebody?
We talk plenty, because if you even just mention naming of streets, to people, it will be like saying the regular naming of street. Within the Brekete family sites and services, when we discuss on how we go plan the street, we talk, say, it no go just be name. Every street go get the name of the street. The person where we give the name of that street, one, we go right waiting make us give the person the name.
You go see long glass portrait, and then you go see the person picture.
If you go
see everything where the person
do. See when they born them. If you they waka, you they take a walk with your children. You feel stand. Your children go look and say, Daddy, make we read waiting they write here, and it go become inspiration. And as we talk, you say the first person where we go name now. Dora Akunyali of blessed memory. And
are you in any way related to her?
No.
Am I related to her?
No. Even you mentioned another person also. The person we're talking about.
The man who designed Nigerian flag. I said the second street.
Now there I tell you, say, we have about 173 roads in the whole estate. And How we go begin do that one? You say, no, we go reserve about 50% for people where we say they do prominent things in this country. And the remaining one, anybody will no pay, you no go fit get them.
But una understand where I dey go. Una understand where I dey go. We go identify people wey be say they live selfless life. They add value to human. Okay, like that doctor wey die of Ebola. That I don't forget her name. These are the names of the streets. When children waka finish for that estate, they don't do history. Yeah, I don't know whether I understand. These are people when we say the legacies where they leave behind is still, it don't outlive them, and it go outlive their children and great grandchildren. Now back to NAFDAC. I don't get anything personal against NAFDAC, but me where they here, I am closer to the ordinary Nigerians than even the federal government of Nigeria. I am now me. They receive complaints from people direct. Nobody, no in between, no barrier between me and the ordinary Nigerians. I they feel their pulse. I know they wait for statistics. Most of these drugs, when they see, we know they talk of even fake drugs. We they talk of drugs when we say they don't ban them for developed countries. You get one particular woman we go India, where they talk say she get diabetes. When I remember that story, I don't talk I'm here. The woman for many years, she know they near anything we get sugar. They say she get diabetes and everything. The thing can't they worsen they go. Her kidney don't they fail. Now they rush and go India. They go check. The doctor just do this comprehensive check. Where then they do quickly. He mix this kind tea, where then they call tea, kamuti. The tea where you go see them thick, even if the cup fall. If you quick raise them, no be all throw away. I don't know whether I don't see that kind of thing. Put sugar. The woman no gree drink. He say, madam, take this thing before you die. She said she know that. He said, take. She take. She come, her body where they shake, come settle down small. Now her son, the son they work with Nigerian Communication Commission, NCC. Now him come they tell me so. Now they come tell her say she no get diabetes. She never ever get diabetes. Where are the drugs where you been they take? One of the first drugs where she sent, where she present, na drug where they don't ban for India for over 25 years. If una go, make una go round, make we, this na information. Thank God he mentioned intelligence gathering. This na information that they give una. It gets some list of drugs where they don't ban for other countries. But here for Nigeria, they still they sell them. And those drugs, the damage where then they damage human body, it plenty pass. We know say every drug, every of this, they tell us say, as they cure you of this one, you go get 1 or 2 minus. But you can overlook it because of the positive impact when you get this one. The negative impact, it plenty pass the positive impact. Now make them ban them over the years. But they still they sell them for Nigeria. You get one medicine where then they give people who get high blood pressure. In fact, I go bring medical doctors, medical educators, make una understand what they talk so. This one where you they hear prostate enlargement. You get one, some people with me and then sit down. They say, we know why it be say, you no go ever, out of 1 million Oyibo, you go hardly hear say 10, out of 1 million, 10 get prostate enlargement. Now black people. You get some drugs when we say, especially now black people, then they do them too. African, and then they send them to. Make we wake up. Make we try protect our own people. Our forefathers, then they die with their teeth, then they die with their eyes, then they die with their ears. I don't remember, but these days some of these chemicals don't destroy us. Person go just reach 50 something, you go teach a 70 something years old person. Now some of the things we would try to talk with there, we not get anything personal against NAFDAC. Many people don't get negative, experiences where they don't get with some of these drugs. Yes, we know say fake ones they, but even the ones we not suppose even they market. Now be the one with the warriors. Fake one, yes, fake one. But this one, now medicine, but it no good for human consumption again. Research don't show, say, if you take them over time, your kidney fit fail, your liver fit fail, this one fit fail. People don't do research. Yet, then they pump them into Africa. Why? Because, why it be say up till now, HIV never get cure? When I never ask myself questions, why it be say they go fit World Health go fit send us treated mosquito net, but they no go give us something when we say it go kill mosquito. Of what benefit is mosquito to all of us? Why it be say for there they know they drink malaria medicine? Why it be say if any particular insect they worry them, the helicopter now they go take fumigate. You know go affect you, but the insect no go they worry when again. Why it be so? And if you hear the billions and hundreds of billions of naira in the name of mosquito, a treated mosquito net, where then they carry the chemical where they that mosquito net. If you collect them by mistake, you know wash them before you sleep inside. Now die you go die. When I don't ever observe them. Somebody go just enter mosquito net because mosquito they worry am. You buy that treated mosquito net, they no go tell you say make you wash them. Some people go tell you, some they write them for the body, but how many people go school for Nigeria where they go understand say make I read the instructions first. Person go just put them, he sleep on the following morning he don't die. They say the Lord give it and the Lord take it. Now some of the things where we did talk with that. Anything where they won't bring into this country, where human beings go use either to consume with mouth or to rub for body or to NAFDAC get the power. I said NAFDAC now be equivalent of DFA of America. If I know make mistake, FDA. You understand? For America, ordinary egusi soup. If you enter America, they no understand. From airport, they go call FDA. They go come to analyze the egusi soup. But here, Chinese, they carry their food into this country. Lebanese, they carry their food into this country. You can bring in anything you want into this country and nobody is going to challenge you. Now, some of the things where we they talk, we not talk say this work, now only NAFDAC go do it. NAFDAC will need the support of customs. NAFDAC will need the support of immigrations. NAFDAC will need the support of police. NAFDAC will need the support of civil defense. NAFDAC will need the support of all Nigerians, as the PRO don't talk on before. Now all of us go join hand. But where it go fall our hand now, if we get this information, we give NAFDAC, they no take action. Now what will they talk with that? We know anybody will not recognize what Dora Akunyili of blessed memory do for NAFDAC and for Nigeria, for Africa, for the whole world. That person no get positive mind. But after Dora Akunyili don't go, I don't know whether I understand. She raised the standard like this. My observation, I no get statistics. Practical observation, no be statistics. Standard will be in there like this. Now, from the look of things, the standard don't they come down. Because no be today successful, now be the issue. Now how to remain successful, now be the issue. We go open telephone line, make Nigerians choke them out. But before then, anybody will get, make we no insult them, make we no quarrel with them. Just express yourself. Share your experience. From this one, Ingo gather intelligence report, where then go back to office. Make them sit down. Make them know what they go do to tackle that one. Anybody will get anything to talk, just raise up your hand. Okay, somebody, Enenche. Make una give a microphone.
Honorary President, sir, my question is to him. Recently on...
Introduce yourself.
All right. My name is Enenche. Sir, I have a question for you. Recently on reputable media platforms, it was reported that some drugs were imported from China with human flesh. So I want to know, how many of you read the news? So I want to know what if it was an alert on media, on reputable social media platforms that drugs coming to Nigeria with human flesh. What did NAFDAC do? Did NAFDAC hear this? What has NAFDAC done to get those drugs on the system? Or what have people done as an organization towards this news? Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Over to you, sir.
Oh, thank you very much. Immediately that alert came from the NIA office, and it is very routine. And I was on one of the media platforms. I mentioned that it's routine. It's not in Nigeria, so far so good. Immediately we got the alert because we share information with NSA office, police, other agencies of government. So the procedure is to quickly alert our officers at various points of entries, the director of port inspection, the registration, and the enforcement. We do have these three major departments that are in charge, and they will also send the information around all the states of the Federation, NAFDAC, and they also cascaded the information down to the pharmaceutical outlets. Like I said, all hands must be on deck. That's usually what we do when we get information.
Okay, next question.
Yeah.
Madam, collect microphone. No, okay, now another one, that side.
Good morning, Brekete family.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ordinary
Yes.
president. What I just...
What will be your name, ma'am?
My name is Nadoka Sambadon Najikwa.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm from Benue State.
Yes, ma'am.
We are the basket of the nation
Yeah.
that you have mentioned.
Very fertile, very
Yes,
fertile.
but my concern now and advice, because like I observe, I work in FCT as head of pest control, and I have passion for chemicals, and I have traveled free of charge by the world.
Take a near your mouth, ma'am.
Yes, I have traveled far and wide in respect of these chemicals, and I have passion for it. And I know that most Nigerians, they are ignorant. Because while I was working here in FCT, even when I get to senator, during the time of welfare, I was the one in charge of fogging the whole of FCT against mosquitoes. The senators will say, put more. So which I know that most people are ignorant about these chemicals. Even though they go to agricultural schools, they are ignorant. Their knowledge over this is very mild. But what I want you to put your eyes there is in respect of this glyphosate that they are using, in killing weed. Even these Chinese here, which have been traveling with, they are just as poor as we are, but then they are organized. Now they are trooping in. My concern is about what is happening in our state, because you'll be close to them, you hear them, you say, they have banned these chemicals in our country.
Okay.
But they are shifting, because as time goes on, that's our land in Benue will be destroyed.
Yes.
So where will we go?
No, madam.
Because we don't
Sorry for
have
interrupting you. You know the target?
No, sir.
Do you know the target?
No, sir.
The target is, as they depend on them on technology, they want us to depend on them on food in the next 20 years. So all these chemicals, I've been not talking one time. When I remember, when I talk say fertilizers where then they come into this country from Thailand and other places, they kill our soil. When I remember, this now part of the thing. All our seedlings. Okay, how many of you don't see guava in the last 3 months? Guava don't they disappear? But they get the seedlings. It get where they go hide seedlings. Different seedlings from African continent. Medicinal seedlings. You get where they go hide them. Meaning to say, by the time it don't disappear from Africa, they go come genetically modify them, send them back to Africa. You chop, your heart go begin to enlarge. Your kidney go fail you in maybe 3, 7, 10, 15 years. Now, waiting they don't program be that because they see say we they reproduce almost every time. When I remember when they do subsidy strike for Nigeria, it affect Dubai economy. It affect American economy. It affect world economy. Just for a subsidy strike where they do for some days for Nigeria. Meaning to say, now then they survive on. And anything where they go do to make us continuously dependent on them. They don't like what they talk. Oh, somebody like me na target for kill. They not like, now me be the first person where expose genetically modified food for Nigeria. Many people be no know anything about GMO. When I do them, Nigerian government agencies where then they sponsor because these people get money. Monsanto and other organizations where they in existence since 1820 something. Waiting then they do now only research on waiting then go do to subject people to dependency, absolute dependency on them. When I expose that thing, Nigerian government agencies come they attack me. Journalists, they don't buy some journalists. Then they carry them, travel abroad, go give them money, brainwash them, carry them, come back. You get one product which is very popular for Nigeria. I'm not going to mention the name. This glyphosate, then they use them do that thing. Then they sell this thing for motor park. Then they sell them for hold-ups. People, they buy and sharp, but they kill people. When I do that GMO thing, when that glyphosate matter come up, the owners of the company who work out from Lagos come meet the owner of the radio station where they use that time. Say, yeah. I not talk anything. The owner of the radio station say, if I not apologize to these people, say, they go stop the program. So where I go, I apologize. I can't tell them, say, make them come studio the following morning, make I apologize to them on air. When they enter studio, where I hide their product. I've been mentioned unto somebody, say, after I apologize to them, I go tell them, say, make them chop that product. Now somebody go leak the information to them. The woman didn't go re-enter studio that day. Now so they work out, go back with their product. This na product where Nigerians they consume on daily basis.
Every minute.
Yeah.
One man chop am for filling station for queue. Before he reach house, he don't die for inside motor. Many people don't die, but because the cost of autopsy for Nigeria is high. People know they even bother to do autopsy. Like me now, if I just cut body, I say, yeah, he died of a natural death. If una do in a stress, it do the overwork. It will say them go check me where they go see say maybe na one thing where I go chop, where I no supposed chop. One chemical where no supposed do for human being body. No be here I did this thing where Hausa people they drink, so could die. Now, when I intensify questions and research, now I discover, say, so could die. Wait, that thing where they do for a bottle, where they pour water, so could die. They
real die.
They tell us when we do small. Say the thing they clean, dirty for cola nut, they dirty for cigar. Even you, if you drink them, because of that pepperish thing where you feel, una know what waiting they create that thing for. Not to embalm dead body. Hey. What of ice fish when una dey chop for Nigeria? Una know wetin they take preserve them? I no want talk. This where I know it past my age, it past my power. Sometimes if I discover some information like this, sleep they finish from my eye. I know they feel sleep. I go they pity my country. This thing where they talk, where they depend on statistics, World Health Organization, this one, they know what thing then they do. Then they carry left hand. Even this vaccine, when they hear say that they give us free of charge, make una go see, make una find out what federal government they take, they give them back. And you think say, they go, Okay, make I just give you one example. Some of these NGOs, these international NGOs, they see, they not like Nigeria. Some of them self na agents, them be na CIA agents, some na KGB agents, some na crisis there for Meduguri Abi, you know they. Make una answer me. Now, me and you and your wife will get misunderstanding. Your in-law, your mother-in-law, come to settle Luna. And her target be say 3 days, she go settle Luna, she go back. If she want make you book hotel for her, then for how many days she go say make you book hotel for her? If you no want stay for the house. Maximum 4 days. The moment when you hear your mother-in-law say make you book hotel for her for 6 months, which impression you go get? The impression be say this crisis no go end within 1 week, 1 month, 2 months. Now go to Meduguri now. Ramshackle house, dilapidated house. These foreign NGOs, they go come rent them, pay for 10 years. Mukuna no say hidden agenda day. Una they pray make this crisis finish within 6 months, 1 year. Una they pay for 10 years. Waiting make una go pay for 10 years. Dilapidated house then go pay like 40 million, 30 million naira, 10 million naira per year. Some they go pay 2 million naira per year. Then when they take the house, they go come refurbish them. They go see they continue they pay. If you go Meduguri now, it go hard for you to get hotel room where you go stay for Meduguri. Why? Because they get hidden agenda. But our people never understand why these donor agencies, where they call themselves, say they sympathize with us, go come pay money for many years. Then they bring in spies, then they carry our Nigerians, they go brainwash them. This World Health Organization, they not get Nigeria at heart. Most of these things where they see, all this IMF loan, this one, not just to subject us to make we they follow them hand to mouth, make poverty enter us well. As for this one where they talk, glyphosate and the chemicals, yes. Madam, their target now in the next 20 years, 20 to 40 years. Now then they depend on us for organic food. Now we go come, they depend on them. As we they import electronics, they import computer and other things. Now so we go they import food like into. As we they speak now, China gari don dey for Nigeria. China pounded yam dey for Nigeria. If una no make I carry una go, then dey for supermarkets here in case NAFDAC never see them because of statistics. Madam, continue.
So, just like I have observed that a lot, and I want you people to look into it that they are not using glyphosate in their country. But why are they
take a near your mouth?
I said they are not using glyphosate in their countries, but they are selling it on a high demand. If you go, so when I know about it, and it's not everybody that has
Madam,
passion.
How many countries you don't travel to? You don't reach like 3 to 4 countries. No, make una understand the level of this woman.
Yes, I have traveled to China by themselves. I've traveled to China. I've traveled to Israel. I've traveled to Netherlands. I've traveled to Sweden.
You don't make una care for this woman. Oh, not be some of una way the highest journey. Now look. Continue, madam. No.
Because of that, it's just passion on this pesticides. I'm in love with it. But I'm just a single person. A
lone voice.
Yes. Another observation is on dicrovos. Dicrovos is generally, you people will call it atapia. But the time I learned this, I learned about about pesticides. The British people came here, trained me twice. This.
Make we clap for Ram. See material. Ministry of Forestry and Pest Control.
No, so literally what I'm trying to let you know about the dicrovos that has become order of the day, you see that when I traveled to Netherlands and they were training us, I discovered that the European countries, they don't eat our food. Because here, when you start, meanwhile, they do fumigation. And they do, everybody in Nigeria is a fumigator.
And then chemical. If you fumigate finish, you don't deposit for soil. As you plant something, you don't absorb them. As you they chop that thing, now the chemical you they chop in a modified way.
Exactly. So what I'm trying to say again, you put your torchlight on this dicrovos.
No, you go need to give statistics to statistics.
No, the dicrovos on a literal basis on how they show us in the school in those days is that if you want to know a fake dicrovos, if you drop it in water, it turns into a milky substance. That is why you will see, they will say 100 EC, meaning if you put it in water, it will look like a milk.
Milk. I don't mix them before.
But most of them, like one of the companies, I challenged them, and when they knew that I know it, they changed.
Hey, clap for her now! Hey!
They were even
Come from. Hey, I want to tell you more. Come from. Yeah?
Make she no come go below.
Una see the kind things where God deposit for Nigeria.
Yes.
Is this woman not a material?
Very well.
NAFDAC supposed carry this woman as a consultant. Not be to the talk of statistics.
So what I'm talking about it.
Dicrovos.
So yes,
dicrovos.
Which is something. The dicrovos on ordinary basis, if anybody wants to know, this are tapia that when you now say cockroach, I go and buy a tapia. Oh, I don't want to call any.
You get one again, no. Hey,
they have various.
You get one where they kill quick now.
No,
sniper. I want to tell him more.
No, the sniper is the dicrovos. It's just like if you can manufacture a dicrovos and you call it Ahmed.
No.
Yes.
No, you can manufacture dicrovos and call it NAFDAC.
So when you go into the market and you take sample, you get a lot of fake of it. That one I was telling was too obvious. It has segments.
And as you challenge them, they change.
They change
now,
a little bit.
This is a lone voice.
Yes.
She is not an authority. As far as government is concerned,
they know me.
She did what she was supposed to do. NAFDAC is still waiting for statistics.
Because ordinarily, go and take samples. As I'm telling you, if you take samples of dicrovos, they have different names. Different name, but the active ingredient is the dicrovos.
Do you have a registered company? Are you retired now?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a registered company?
Yes, sir.
Please, madam, after this program,
yes, sir,
we go sit down with you.
Okay, sir.
Make we discuss.
Yes, sir.
We go create a 15 minutes program for you on Human Rights Radio.
Okay.
Your work now to come educate people on some of these chemicals. As you be saying, you are in love with chemicals, and you sabi chemicals inside out.
I did that job passionately.
So very
People
good.
Who know me, and that was my work, to train farmers. And you discover that when you get to the interior, these farmers will tell you that they have never heard this kind of a thing.
No.
But if they concentrate on farmers and then let them know the implication, like I'm crying for my state, because the rate they use this, glyphosate.
Madam,
I marveled. And they say they don't use it in their country.
Madam,
why are they pushing it
I
in my
tell
state?
you something. Then they bring in these things. You know where then they go?
No.
Remote villages. In the name of agricultural interventions. Then now they go even bring seedlings for you. They go give you money. These now seedlings where they don't ban for their countries, but they want to use your land to experiment. You get some GMOs where if you plant them here for this farm, 10 kilometers away, it will affect the farm. Yes, sir. I brought experts that time. They came. They did the analysis. You plant one of those seedlings in this place, 10 kilometers away, it is affecting the land, the soil, and the growth of that farmland. 10 kilometers away. And then they don't, northern Nigeria, they don't saturate. All this Zaria, Zamfara, Katsina, they call some Sasakawa Global 2000, this one. In the name of agricultural intervention, na lie. They come to destroy our country, to do research. Make I tell you now one other thing, but I don't get evidence. They say even our, what thing they call, if you go toilet, you offload through bag. That thing where you offload. They say some of them, when they come Nigeria, then they take sample of our waiting we offload, go to the lab, analyze it. From waiting person come out from his body, you can come up with something that can destroy the person's life. Yes. Go and Google it. Ask scientists. Anything where person come out like this, if you carry and go analyze them, from there you can use it to destroy that person's DNA. I say, knowledge where God don't help me, where I get, it past my age, it past my power. Now I make sometimes, if I hear if I discover some things, I know they feel sleep. I go to provoke unnecessarily. And I'm sorry, let me apologize to my NAFDAC brother. At a point when they talk, I don't know when I lose control. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. But not be everything you do wait for statistics. Statistics, you go see something practically. Like our auntie they talk now. She is an authority. And we go create that program for you. Ma, you go announce your phone number later. People go call you for advice. Farmlands in Port Harcourt. Farmlands in Ogun State. Farmlands in Ondo State. Farmlands in Katsina. Farmlands in Zaria. Farmlands in Kaduna. These farmers will call you, seek for your professional advice. And I would like make you mobilize other professionals like you, where they never buy over. Where they never buy over, because most of your colleagues, they don't buy, some of your colleagues, so not most, some of your colleagues, they don't buy them over. All this training, where they carry them, travel abroad, now to go brainwash them. They know the truth, but they will never say the truth. Some of our journalists, then they carry them go. They know the truth. They will come back. They will be propagating something that will destroy our country with beautiful write-ups. Once they see the potentials in you as a good writer and you have relative followership, they go sponsor you, go to Spain, go to Canada, go to America. When you come back, they carry like $250,000, give you. Well, by the time you convert them to Nigerian money, now big money, you are an agent. They don't recruit you. They don't. Now you then go to use to propagate. Thank you very much. Make we appreciate our auntie. Any other person? Are we learning something?
Yes, my ordinary president.
I can respond. Ordinary president.
Wait, you go respond. We are gathering statistics for you before you respond. Oh, no. Introduce yourself and tell us what
my name is Idris Isiaku Abdullahi. Ordinary President, you are too much. Thank you very much for the good job you are doing to Nigeria and the entire world. Actually, what my Ordinary President said is very much right. There is the need for, I want to advise NAFDAC as a Nigerian, there is the need for us to be accepting information. One thing that is obvious in Nigeria is that sometimes the information is given to them or to various agencies and departments, but to use the information is a problem to them. And I believe this is what the developed nations use. This is what they are using, and they always play themselves ahead of us. Using information. No matter how little information is, they will capitalize on that, and they will make their way out of it.
Thank you.
I want to give an example, of course, of what my Ordinary President said. about some drugs that have been banned somewhere. When I was in Malaysia, my wife visited me. She was pregnant. I took her to one private hospital. When we showed them the kind of drug that were giving Nigerian women on pregnancy, one small drugs like that, they said it has been banned. It has been banned, of course.
Now person wife have been your wife.
Now my wife, eh?
Now your wife have been another person wife.
My wife.
Oh, statistics. Gather statistics.
I hope you are getting me. And apart from that, sir, what you said is right about what these Western world are doing to undermine our progress, actually.
Yes.
Recently in Ningilo Kagama in Bra, specifically, we have Madrid, Madobia. In fact, Chinese people came to that particular area. About 70%, if we were to talk of statistics, of that Madrid. And I learned that that tree is highly medicinal. About 70% of it has gone.
They don't take them.
Has gone. In fact, they empower people. They give people money, plenty money.
To cut down the trees.
They all cut down here, but about 70%.
You do like that. You don't give them enough statistics. We go respond now. Thank you. Hello, good. Doctor, introduce yourself properly. Make them know. So no be just one wheelbarrow pusher. Just talk now.
Idris Isiaku Abdullahi, PhD.
Idris.
Idris Isiaku Abdullahi, PhD.
Idris Isiaku Abdullahi, PhD.
Yes.
We never go clap for him. Make our statistics man from NAFDAC make his statistics. This is an educated person. This is a lecturer, a senior lecturer for that matter, a well-traveled, well-exposed, make with the clap for him. Hello, good morning.
Ordinary President.
Yes, now who me and I'm the van also.
Usman.
Okay, Usman, waiting be your contributor. Hold the line.
Ordinary President, God will bless you.
Amen.
In fact, this solution that you give at this woman should come to bring it on air is very, very good welcome to development. God will bless you because you save a lot of lives. Chemicals are killing Nigerians, and there is nobody to protect Nigerians from chemicals. We are no. The border are so porous. The airport are so porous, the port are so porous that anything comes in the country without check. Ordinary people, as you speak now, if you go to a big shop, a supermarket, mall, you will see products from other countries that has not a single word in English language. Everything is written in either Chinese or another language. Not a single word in English language.
Network. Network. No, you have to give statistics. Hello, good morning.
Hello? Good morning,
yes, now who me and I'm Devano. Where are you Devano from?
I am calling from Russia.
You are calling from Russia?
Yes, I am Usman. Usman from Russia.
Okay, Usman from Russia.
Yes, the debt in Nigeria is very cheaper than the debt in Europe.
To do what?
To die in Nigeria is cheaper than to die in Europe.
Oh, to die in Nigeria is cheaper than to die in Europe?
Yes. Any debt in Nigeria is Allah Yakao. Anything debt in Nigeria is Allah Yakao. Now, ordinary headache here, or big debt here, you will see a number of 10 to 20 doctors gathered on your head. And they will make sure anything done to you is accurate and based on the international standard. The drugs given to any person, they are the drugs that are being used updated, not outdated drugs. Mark my word.
Updated, not outdated.
The number or the rate of the consumption of the Nigerian drugs are mostly outdated drugs. I am the registered nursing officer, a senior standard nursing staff, working with Nova Hospital. Currently, I'm doing my medicine MBBS in International Nursing University, the practical student. I am a very deep researcher in all medical and drugs. Currently, I'm running a pharmacy in Sokoto State, my hometown.
Okay, so, Usman.
Yes.
What I talk now, lie, I've been true.
It's absolutely correct, sir. In
When I know we clap for me small. I feel not get statistics, but I get facts for ground.
Let me take a little correction. Let me make a little correction to what you just mentioned now. Other questions. So as you beat the point, you also look at the honor of the bench. Some Nigerians have 90% illiterate. They are 90% illiterate about the jobs. So you cannot blame Nigerians. You blame the companies and supplier or the regulatory boards that are responsible to issue out such jobs to the patient. A patient that went to the hospital seeking for help, you don't expect that patient to know everything about the job. He was given and is going to consume what he was given by the doctor because of the illiteracy. So here, I told you, anything you give out must be an updated.
Not outdated.
So the correction I want to make to you.
Thank you. Some people, they are unconscious when they go give them the medicine. Hello?
Hello, my ordinary.
Yes, sir. Now, whom and I'm the van waiting be a contributor?
Moses from Guaripa.
Okay.
My ordinary, about this mosquito net you talk about. So. My own sister go for the University of Abuja. I think about last 2 months ago, I buy new mosquito net for her. Take the one which they use don't hold. They just call me one morning. Say she slump, wake up, slump in the morning. Thank God I was even closer to that place. I had to rush to that place. Give them picnic where they can't rush. Before she wake up. Wake up, she did vomit green. What thing happened? If she slept and the mosquito net, wake up, all her eyes they turn her, her belly they turn her. Only for me to discover saying that the mosquito net where she sleep.
Now statistics.
Thank
you. Una see say me, not be statistics that they work with now. How it be practically now they work with. We go take 2 more, then statistics go answer us. The man from NAFDA go answer us. Thank you. Statistics. Maybe you use the word statistics. We go use statistics so you know go day for dictionary again. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, the good barrister with a good heart.
I'm very good at my president, sir.
Yes, sir. Before you go talk, I hear say that our whistleblower say DSS and EFCC invite him.
Yes, sir.
He don't come back. He's still there.
So he don't come back. I talked to him yesterday.
Okay.
He's okay.
Okay, and then I beg you go help me liaise with the office of the vice president. Make them arrange my documents for my whistleblower where they blow so that 5% of these trillions of naira where they recover, make them give me, make I take and build a permanent site.
Yeah, so it's very necessary. We are working on that, Mr. President.
Thank you. So continue now.
To today, sir. I am always worried when I see the work this Madam Servicom is doing. The effort is making in bringing our people down to the studio. It is a wonderful opportunity for these people to come to the studio and come and tell us what their commission or their agency is doing.
Some of them not drag, then they drag them come.
But it's worrisome when you see them not maximizing that opportunity. They are not here to run down any establishment. The essence of this opportunity is tell us what you have been doing and gain more from us as you are going to fortify yourself with more assignments to better your commission or your agency.
But you know the mindset where then they get?
That mindset.
Once you mention Brekete family and ordinary Ahmed Isa, ordinary president, they say don't mind that idiot. He's too arrogant. He's too this. He's too that. So they don't prepare their mind. Say they can't fight war.
Ordinary president to be fishbone where they swallow neck. And they don't be for meter. This assignment is God can do to always provide for you.
Change your location. You be like say you stand on near olden days burial ground.
No, I did my office.
Okay, your office be like saying olden days burial ground. Shift location. The thing don't they do quick.
Mr. President, in 1990, around 1991, I know of a very big man in Iseyin town who was coming to Ibadan and had accident and broke his hand. He was taken to the hospital. They say they put POP and all these things they normally put for person. My father from Ibadan went to Iseyin to greet him. They were very good friends. When he saw this man, Mr. President, despite all the using for him, the hand done the routine for inside. He had to rush him down to Ibadan from Iseyin. He took him to Jericho Orthopedic Hospital and every other place. When they got there, Mr. President, firsthand they condemned all the medicine they have been using for this man saying are fake. I'm telling you, this was 1990. The hand done the routine. In fact, I was there when they were peeling the hand like this, maggots coming out. When the hand eventually got healed, it was like the man was having maybe the man paralyzed in that hand, the way the hand was looking before he eventually died. It is everywhere, and up till now, it's still the same thing. I know of a mother that is very, very close to me. I don't want to mention it, identity to me. When he was here, he was having problems. They gave him plenty drugs in a year. He has been using that drugs for more than 10 years. She now traveled abroad. He went to America. When she got to America, doctor asked her, what have you been using? When she brought out the drug from the bag, both the bag and the drug were thrown into the dustbin. The consultant then said, which year you said you have been using this drug? Say about 10 years. They said, and you are still alive. They asked her, you are still alive, breathing. That nobody will use this drug in America and will not die the next day.
The next day?
Mr. President, the next day, they say the man cannot survive 24 hours. And this our mother has been using it for almost 10 years before he left Nigeria, becoming lean every day. Mr. President, NAFDAC should know and should take this as an organization and this our program, Brekete, as a place where they will be extorting information. Get information here, go and use it there. Get information here, go and expand on it. And I know the time you were making us on this agric problem we are having now. All this, what do you call it?
GMO and glyphosate. I talked about this thing like 7 years ago.
I know the way they were terrorizing you then. I know the way they were saying they were going to kill you, they were going to do this. And alhamdulillah, you are still alive. We need more of sensitization. Most of the work NAFDAC is doing, they are more into their offices. And their work is not the work you sit under AC. Their work is to move to, if they have 1,000 staff in NAFDAC, 850 of them should be on the road, not inside the office. But the reverse is the opposite. That kind of office is not an office where people will sit down and you put on ties.
This man where they here no resemble person we don't trek far.
Yes, it should be like office where people will always be on the road. In fact, we should be seeing their vehicles outside as if they are doing taxi. And the way we see Abuja taxi, that's how we should be seeing NAFDAC vehicles.
How are you sure government is funding them properly?
Mr. President, government is not funding them and they keep short. It means they are okay with it.
They cannot talk because now only people like us will fit to talk on their behalf. You know, as a civil servant, no barrister, I disagree with you there. Civil servants, when they die in silence, they cannot talk.
Mr. President, let me answer. You know why I disagree with you, sir? You know why I disagree with you, sir? At times, when an establishment lacks idea, with due respect to them, if you do a standard memo to tell Mr. President the rate at which fake drug is killing Nigeria, so we need to move on. But when you're asking for money and you can't justify the money,
very true, very true. Make we appreciate barrister.
Let them tell us. In fact, all this, that is why I'm not in support of all this strike you see labor doing every day. There are better things for labor to go on strike for than saying we want to complain about salary every day. There are better. If you complain now and the government gives them 60,000, for example, and you use 5,000 from the 6,000 to buy private drugs, and you end up looking for 2 million to save the life of your child, what is the benefit of that 60,000 you collected?
Okay, thank you.
If we go out, we should go out and fight for all these things. When they come and say NAFDAC is facing this trouble, NLC members in NAFDAC to get the church in the headquarters. Let us move to the road and start.
Thank you very much, Barrister Adams, the good barrister with a good heart. Thank you.
They should do more. We appreciate them, but we need more from them.
Thank you. Make we appreciate them.
Amen.
Amen. Hello, quickly, you have 30 seconds, Usman.
Yes, Honorable President. You see, as I was saying, what to Bishop, you will see photo, consumable photo, written in Chinese language, not a single word in English language is there. And this same that they have their staff, they go to supermarket to buy things. They see those things.
We hear say then they settle the staff where they go to inspect.
You see,
no evidence, no statistics.
My younger sister, my wife's sister, last day they went, her child had a problem, They went to India and they took along the drugs that the small girl was taking, a girl of less than 1 year old. When the Indians saw, they said, where did you get drugs from? That is what has been banned for the past 7 years.
Wait, Usman, this incident happened 20 years ago, or 10 years ago?
No, last year she was in there, just last year.
Mr. Statistics, now last year, write them down.
In fact, next week when they are coming, I will get the name of the drug for you. I will tell them, let them go. I still believe that up to now, this drug is still in circulation.
Thank you.
Up to now.
Thank you for the statistics.
This issue of GMO, of that person, you've been shouting about this GMO. You cannot imagine why do we have the rate of cancer increasing nowadays? It's because of
Cancer,
all this
yes.
GMO vaccine. We don't need it. In America, anywhere, if there is GMO, they will label it. GMO food, not GMO. But in Nigeria here, the one with GMO, it will not be labeled. I'm not saying anything about it.
Thank you. Usman, thank you. It's okay.
That's very important.
Thank you.
That's very important.
Hello, I didn't hear you.
Yes. You see, I think one of the problems that they don't have the equipment for testing all this for them. Because remember, there was a time somebody called me from NAFDAC was complaining that they have to test all their sample to Ghana to go and test it. So I think
Ghana
need to upgrade. Yes.
Oh.
So they have to take it to Ghana to go and test because they don't have the equipment here. So that's why either some of these things they cannot test because they don't have the equipment. So NAFDAC needs to
No go far. Which is sickness being attacked people last year? No be Ebola, the other one when near Ebola.
Yes.
Lassa fever. Nigeria not get lab where they go do the test. Now Kenya, they sponsor scientists and doctors to go and do lab test of Lassa fever for Kenya. Oh, and the NAFDAC is waiting for statistics. No problem. August statistics respond now. Respond. You have 1 minute.
Thank you.
Okay, 2 minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Your Excellency, Honorary President. Thank you. I think this is a very beautiful program, and we are going to work closely with the Human Rights Radio. This is a call to.
No clap.
This is a call to action.
No clap.
This is a call to action.
No clap. Statistics not there here.
Yeah. You are generating statistics for me already. So that's why we need to work. And that's why we need to work together. So the woman that talk about a chemical, you have just nibbled at the edge of a very small picture. We are going to work closely with you.
Madam,
as I speak with you,
they must pay you as a consultant.
Yeah.
You understand? You have served this country. You have retired, but you are not tired.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey! Member of the British Pest Control.
Thank you.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. So we are going to work closely. Right now, we are carrying out a campaign on even the use of carbide in ripening fruit. It's another major problem that is ravaging. And even the use of chemical in killing fish in the river area. So the problem is enormous. So we are working closely. So this is a very good opportunity. My dear brother, I must commend your efforts. My opening statement, you should not take it something. I just wanted to set the record straight. I'm a PR man, and I have to lay a foundation before we go on. So
the foundation,
no issues.
The foundation not strong.
Yeah, the issues. So we are in agreement with each other. NAFDAC is a very strong fan of Human Rights Radio. We listen to you attentively. So from this on, I think is. We must commend the national coordinator for bringing us on this platform.
Thank you. My brothers, my sisters, before we pack Kaya come out for studio, make we enter market. We they come. We no go.
No set road to success, so now the sweet you go take find your own way. The time I never get my own fashion shop or even sabi how to sew. Now my ginger they push me. They tell me say this my dream go happen. As you know, say no food for lazy man. I gotta do my own part, make it for happen. I open my Google app, come to search everything what I fit search. I search as they take you sewing machine, even set by the search Nigerian fashion trends. Now so search as they search online. As my hustle will take better. My people, if you get that thing we want achieve, come get that ginger. Join me, they use Google, they search, and you self could make them. Fuel for your hustle by Google. Search now.
And the land. On behalf of everybody waiting for studio, make we hear from Madam Servicom. Quickly, 1 minute.
Ordinary President, are they very excited? We thank all the people that phoned in. This is what Servicom is saying. Let us speak out. It's all for our good nation. Government has put NAFDAC to serve us, and they must serve us well. That's why we've brought them. We want to encourage them to go and do their research and continue to improve our lives so that we can live longer. Thank you very much.
Thank you. My brothers, my sisters, when I look down and I say time done, they give us signal. Hey, Ruti.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Good morning. How you
doing?
How they Brekete?
You have been very, very energetic, as always.
You are magnetic. Which program will I get next?
Up next is X-Ray, and today we'll be taking a look at the NSC strike that has been suspended, but then we want to engage our listener to find out why is it that we always resort to the strike action every now and then.
Striker. On behalf of everybody waiting for studio, most especially the statistician. Una bye.